Welcome to English class. I am Mustafizur Rahman, Senior Teacher English, Ghatail Cantonment Public School and College. Eating together looks happy. Eating alone looks gloomy. Okay, there are two pictures here. One is eating together, another is eating alone. Look, eating together looks happy, but eating alone looks gloomy. Living alone, living with family. Okay, try to guess the difference between the two pictures. One is living alone and another is living with family. Which one do you want like between the two? Think. Living alone? Okay, so today's lesson is, can you live alone? Unit 1, Lesson 1. Learning outcomes. After we have started this lesson, we will be able to ask and answer questions, read and understand the text through silent reading, write incidents, and participate in discussion. Dear students, look at the pictures and discuss the following questions. Can you live alone in a house? Okay. There are two pictures here. Try to guess. Can you live alone in a house? What will be the answer? Okay, I'm telling the answer. No. It is not possible to live alone in a house. It is not possible to live alone in a house. Okay, because we have to depend on others for different kinds of things or aspects. Long ago, a young man lived in a beautiful village. Okay, look at the village. The village is very beautiful, and a young man lived in this village. But it was full of problems and sufferings. The village was full of problems and sufferings. Quarrels, ill feelings, jealousy, enmity, all were part of everyday life there. Okay, that means off and on the people make quarrels. Okay, they have jealousy to one another or each other, and these were the part of their everyday life. So he decided to go to a where? Jungle. So he decided to go to a jungle to live alone. So he left his house and went to a jungle to live by himself. He went to jungle to live by himself. There he made a nice little hut with wood, bamboo and reeds. He made a nice little hut with the help of wood, bamboo and reeds. Ah, how happy I am here. said the man to himself. That means the man felt very happy living in a jungle alone. But one day he found some mice in his hat. The little creatures soon made holes in his blanket. So he brought a what? Cat. So he bought a cat. But the cat needed milk. The cat needed milk. In order to supply milk, he had to bring a cow. In order to supply milk, he had to bring a cow. To take care of the cow, he had to bring a what? Cowboy. Okay? To take care of the cow, he had to bring a cowboy. The cowboy needed food, so he had to bring a wife. Okay? She had to bring a wife to meet the demand of food. At last, he found himself in a family. At last, he found himself in a family again. Okay, dear student. Okay, dear students, let us know some key or new words to understand the topic clearly. Ill feelings. This is the picture of ill feelings. Ill feelings should not be the quality of human beings. Jealousy. Okay, look at the picture of jealousy. A boy is in the lap of her mother, but another boy did not accept it. Okay, so he looks gloomy. He does not want to look at his mother. Okay, this is the picture of, actually this is the picture of jealousy. The boy feels jealousy to the other boy. Creature. Okay, this is the picture of creatures. All creatures are essential for environment. Mice. Okay, these are the picture of mice. The mice cut the blanket of Ruplal. Blanket. This is the picture of blanket. We use blanket during winter to protect cold. Okay, now listen the story again. Okay, because you have to answer some questions. So listen the picture, listen the story again, and try to guess. After reading this passage, you have to answer some questions. Long ago, a young man found life in the family in his village full of problems and sufferings. Quarrels, ill feelings, jealousy, enmity, all were part of everyday life there. So, he left his house and went to a jungle to live by himself. There, he made a nice little hut with wood, bamboo, and reeds. Ah, how happy I am here, said the man to himself. But one day he found, but one day, but one day he found some mice in his hat. The little creatures made holes in his blanket. So he brought a cat to kill the mice. The cat needed milk, so he brought a cow. The cow needed grass and hay, so he brought a cowboy. The cowboy needed food, so he took a wife to cook meals. Then children were born to them, and the man found himself again in a family. So, nobody can live alone unless they are either angels or devils. People need food, shelter, companions, and cooperation. They need to help each other. And if they live in a family or community, their need can be fulfilled. Hence, living in society can make people good and happy citizens. That means we cannot live alone. Okay? Because we have to depend on others in order to fulfill our demands. Sometimes we need mm, sometimes we need different kinds of things, such as we need companions, we need cooperation, we need shelter, but it is not possible to meet up all the demands. Okay, to meet up all the demands alone. For this reason, we live in a society. Okay, we take help from others. Okay, dear students, I hope you have understood what I have discussed. Now, look at the questions. Answer the following questions. Why did the young man leave his house? Why did the young man leave his house? Try to grasp the answer. Okay, I'm telling the answer. The young man left his house because he found his life in the family in his jungle full of problems and sufferings. I repeat, the young man left his house because he found life in the family in his village full of problems and sufferings. Now 2. Where did he make a hut? What did he make the hut with? Try to guess the answer. Okay, I'm telling the answer. He made a hut in a jungle. He made a hut in a jungle. Then what did he make the hut with? Yes, he made the hut with wood, bamboo and reeds. He made the hut with wood, bamboo and reeds. Now question 3. Was the man happy in his hut? Was the man happy in his hut? No, the man was not happy in his hut. How did he find himself in a family? How did he find himself again in a family? Try to guess. Okay, I'm telling the answer. One day, he found some mice in his hut. The little creatures made holes in his blanket. So, he brought a cat to kill the mice. The cat needed milk. So, he brought cow. The cow needed grass and hay. So, he brought a cowboy. The cowboy needed food. So, he took a wife to cook meals. Then, children were born to them. In such way, he found himself again in a family. Question 5. What is the moral of the story? Try to guess. The moral of the story is man cannot live alone. Man cannot live alone. Okay, dear students, hope you have understood what I have discussed. Now, homework. Make a list of the problems you think you will have if you live alone in house. Okay? For example, having accidents, cooking, etc. Universal truth. Man cannot live without society. Dear students, see you again. Allah Hafiz.